All right, $3,500. Woo! We're gonna get it. Oh, do you? See, the video's been paying off.
Welcome
People
back
posting
to
them.
Beat the Q. I'm your host, Kudzi. It's February 19th, and most importantly, it's President's Day. I completely forgot to wear a costume, but the good news is that we're electing to do a bunch of fun president trivia for today's show. Who is ready for that? Herbert Dustman, we see you in the chat. Shanice, Tate, Zach Yingling, how are you doing? You guys having a good President's Day? What are you doing with your day off? I'm over here working, but let me know. Okay, here's how Beat the Q works. I will provide you with 12 trivia questions, and you will try to answer them correctly. You have 10 seconds to answer, and much like an election, once you've made your selection, you cannot change it unless there's a proof of collusion. If you answer all the questions correctly, you will win or split our grand prize. But as soon as you get a question wrong, you're eliminated, you're out. For today's game, you'll be playing for $2,500.
Oh, 2,500, not 3,500, huh? Uh-oh, mine's lagging. I got lag.
500 George Washingtons, 500 Abraham Lincolns, 2.5 Grover Clevelands, guys. It's President's Day. Okay, so some helpful tips before we begin. Plug your phone into a power supply. If you're low on juice, make sure you're connected to a good Wi-Fi. And if you don't know the answer to a question, just take a wild guess. Beat the Q is best played in groups, so call some of your friends over. The more, the merrier. If you refer a friend to Beat the Q, you will get an extra life. That means you can stay in the game longer, so share that 8-digit referral code with your friends on your favorite social media. But please don't bother posting it in the chat. Speaking of the chat, what is going on in there? I see Natasha King from Kentucky. I see Tyrone Power from Maryland. And I see Landon Johnson from Kansas. Well, I hope you guys are ready to beat the Q. Let's get started with our first question. Who is the current president of the United States? Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, or Vladimir Putin? Who is the current president? According to Fox News, Hillary Clinton won the election and must be stopped. According to MSNBC, Vladimir Putin won the election and he must be stopped. And according to the persistent sense of dread I feel every single day, the correct answer is Donald Trump. Trump snatched a surprise victory from Clinton in the 2016 presidential election, which upset Democrats, pleased Republicans, and didn't matter either way to the secret lizard people who rule the earth. Great job, winners. Looks like this is the first time Donald Trump won the popular vote. Let's move on to question 2. Finish this famous saying: speak softly and carry a baby, a big stick, extra snacks. Speak softly and carry what? Speak softly and carry what? Just like the reason Ron Jeremy is famous, the correct answer is a big stick. Speak softly and carry a big stick was how President Teddy Roosevelt explained his foreign policy, meaning negotiate peacefully, but threaten with a strong military. On to the next one. Question 3. Who created Mickey Mouse? Dr. Seuss, Walt Disney.
I picked Walt Disney, but I don't know. Maybe
Mickey Mouse. I love Mickey Mouse. Such cute, young, fun memories from my life. So who is Mickey Mouse's dad? Although he created the Cat in the Hat and the Lorax, Dr. Seuss could not create Mickey Mouse. But a lot of people know who did because his name is on everything, including 11 theme parks. The answer is, of course, Walt Disney. After Walt lost the rights to his first character, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, he decided to create a character by changing rabbit ears to mouse ears and calling it a day. And it looks like a lot of you are members of the Mickey Mouse Club with 13,000 winners still in the game. If you got knocked out on that one, you can try Beat the Q again tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern for a $5,000 prize. We go live every day, so be sure to tune in, people. Be sure to tune in. Question 4. What dog breed is believed to be the fastest? Doberman, German Shepherd, or Greyhound? which one is the
They're faster than
fastest?
speeding bullets.
Faster is not always better, but maybe it
Faster
is.
than
This
Speedy
question is
Gonzales
asking
from
which breed runs the fastest, not which breed is the fastest to your heart, because if that were the case, the answers would be corgis every time. That's not an opinion, that's a fact, people. Their legs are small and they're scientifically very funny and oh so cute. Anyway, Dobermans and German Shepherds are both very fast, but the fastest dog breed and the slowest bus line. You may know this.
Uh-oh, I'm lagging. Whoa. I was way ahead of yours. Now mine's lagging.
3 winners are pretty quick. Good job. If that question took you out of the running, you should refer a friend to Beat the Q with your referral code. That way you can get an extra life and stay in the game longer next time. For those of you still with us, on to question 5. Which of these presidents is not on Mount Rushmore? Thomas Jefferson, Barack Obama, or Theodore
Thank God it was an
Roosevelt?
easy one.
I would love to be on a mountain. I wish one day they'd just put me on a mountain. Mount Rushmore was created in the early 1900s as an attempt to baffle aliens in the future. The 4 presidents etched in stone are George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, and the big stick carrying president himself, Theodore Roosevelt. That means the correct answer is Barack Obama. If someone tried to carve 60 feet of Obama's face into the side of a mountain, your uncle would have definitely brought that up at Thanksgiving. Question 6. The co-creator of Seinfeld struck gold a second time with what show? The Office, Friends, or Curb Your Enthusiasm? Not just one time, but 2 times. He struck gold. After helping Jerry Seinfeld find out just what the deal was with the airline food, co-creator Larry David went on his own. Jerry, of course, went on to create the show Comedians in Cars Having Unrelatable Conversations. But what was Larry David's next project?
I don't know who he was.
The answer is Curb Your Enthusiasm. Looks like 5,300 people of you did pretty good.
I couldn't think about it.
If you got that wrong, don't let that curb your enthusiasm. You can play again tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific and 10 p.m. Eastern, or tomorrow as well. Let's keep playing. Question 7. Burning Man currently takes place in the desert of what state? California, Colorado, or Nevada? What state? Burning Man? Maybe not for me. Some people love it. Burning Man is everyone's favorite party in the middle of nowhere, but where exactly is that nowhere? While the first Burning Man took place on the beach in San Francisco, by 1991, the event moved to a new permanent home in the Black Rock Desert of Nevada. So many visitors attend the event each year that the site actually becomes Nevada's 3rd largest city until everyone packs their fairy wings and heads back home a week later covered in dust. If you got that question wrong, don't feel deserted. You can still hang out with us on Twitter at BTQOfficial. Shout out to some of our new followers. Stephanie Bean, we see you. Alex Folks, how you doing? Betsy Minton, thank you for the follow. We love you all. Let's keep beating the Q, moving on to our next Q. Question 8. What standard color uses hexadecimal code 000000? White, black, or red? That is 6 zeros, people. It's a lot of zeros, but 6 zeros. Think back to designing your first MySpace page. Remember that? When you were trying to change the background of your About Me section, you typed in a bunch of zeros. What color did that give you? If this reference is too dated for you, MySpace was that thing that was cool for like 5 seconds, kind of like the fidget spinner these days. The correct answer is black. Hexadecimal codes are used by programmers to easily identify very specific colors. It's a lot easier than typing very light blue. And if you got that question wrong, you may be feeling a little blue. 3,000 people picked red and 271 people picked white. Opposite way around. Okay, for those of you still in the game, time for the next Q to beat.
We can't miss anymore.
Which pilot was the first to break the sound barrier? Chuck Yeager, Buzz Aldrin, Charles Lindbergh. So which of these men first went at supersonic speed? While all of these guys are known for soaring the skies, only one was the first to break the sound barrier, and his name? Chuck Yeager. In 1947, Yeager became the first pilot to go faster than the speed of sound, which would be helpful if you didn't want to hear that new Justin Timberlake album. And it looks like this question broke the quiz barrier for about 900 people that got it wrong and 2,200 people that got it correct. Congrats to those of you still in the game because you've made it to our 10th question. Rock band Van Halen's contract demanded which of these be removed from backstage? Filtered cigarettes, brown M&Ms, or almonds? Van Halen is famous for hits like Jump and being the rock band most likely to hunt werewolves. They are also known for this very specific contract clause demanding the removal of brown M&Ms from the backstage area when they perform. Yes, brown M&Ms. It's not because Van Halen didn't like them. It's because they wanted to make sure that people actually read their contract. It's the same reason that my contract specifies to remove everything but brown M&Ms. We're in the home stretch. Hold on tight, people. 2 more questions left until you beat the Q. Here we go. Question 11. What was the search engine Google's original name? Backrub, Alta Vista, U Search. What was Google's first name? That is a throwback. Before Google was a verb, it was a search engine. And before that search engine was called Google, it was called Backrub. Because Backrub is a play on backlinks. The links that a search engine indexes so that you can find websites, but they changed it in 1997 because literally no one would get that joke. The rest is search history. And it looks like 887 people deserve a pat on their back for getting this question right. Congratulations for making it this far because you have made it to our final question.
Our final question. I didn't make it. Dang it.
Remember, if you get this question right, you'll be splitting a cool cash prize of $2,500. The time is now, people. The moment is here. Final question, here we go. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated while attending the performance of what play? A Family Affair, Our American Cousin, or Hamlet? Which play was he watching? So what play was he watching? Was Lincoln checking out before he got checked out permanently? While A Family Affair is a play, it didn't premiere until 1962. And while Hamlet is famous for its quote, to be or not to be, it's not to be the answer to this question. The answer is Our American Cousin. To cover up the sound,
we'd have been wrong again.
Booth waited until the audience was laughing to shoot Lincoln. Probably not what the cast had in mind when they were told to knock him dead. Right. Congratulations to our winners who just beat the Q.
Beat the Q. How much everybody want?
We have 979 winners. Congratulations to all those people. You guys beat the Q. If you beat the Q, it's really easy to withdraw your profits. Click your icon in the top right. Just click withdraw and connect to your PayPal. Then you can get the sweet cash. And while you're at it, go ahead and brag on social media so your friends know you're a certified quiz master. If you didn't win this time, we've got a second game at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern tonight, giving you another chance to beat the Q. If you couldn't play today, remember you need to be logged in to your TopBuzz or Buzz Video account. So go create an account using your Facebook, Twitter, or Google account, and you can jump in to the next game time. I've been your host, Kazi. Thank you for playing Beat the Q.
Beat the Q. Dang, what'd they win? Oh, everybody won $2. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to enter the referral code to get an extra life for you.